Greetings, folks. This is Tim from Box Stock Garage. Welcome to Tools with Tim. Got one of my absolute favorites. I want to show it to you in action. We all use a pin vise, right? I've got my pin vise over here. One of the first tools that I purchased, but I hardly ever use that anymore. And the reason is the wonderful little tool that's in this box. You may have heard of this thing. This is called a Wowstick. And it's basically it's a USB rechargeable drill. So you can hear it, it comes with a set of drill bits. I've bought a few other ones. And for me, again, a lot of my work in the hobby, through no choice of my own, revolves around my tremors. And as I mentioned, I've talked about them in previous videos. This essential tremor is what it was diagnosed as many years ago. And some days, some nights, it's worse than others. No real rhyme or reason. It's not like, too much caffeine or anything like that. And using the pin vise, and holding it with a finger and twisting, whatever. It's just, I keep looking over here at it. I might just well grab it. We all know how these things work, and, or you hold it with your hand and you can turn it. I love the thing. It's really, really good. And obviously these are very, very inexpensive. The Wowstick, I'm not sure the most recent price. I picked mine up off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description like I do with all these tools. But I can tell you this. I bought one earlier this year for my wife. And it was really funny. It warmed my heart because when she opened it up, she had used this when she was up here working with me the first time that we did the 24-hour build, which was 2024. We did the 24-hour build together, and she used this. And in the meantime, she had purchased a pin vise. So I got this for her as a gift, and the excitement that she had, was like, "You got me a Wowstick?" So happy, and that made me happy. So it really is a very handy tool. And what I'm going to demonstrate, I've got the steering wheel here for my Austin drag car, and as you see, there's the holes there, which on these steering wheels typically they are holes. So one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to drill these holes out, and this is going to look really cool, or I'm going to drill these holes out and demonstrate the Wowstick, and then I'm going to go into the parts box and find a steering wheel. But I think this is going to work out just fine. So I'm going to get the camera turned around. I did use this. If you go back and look at my NSR 500 from the motorcycle group build. Tamiya kits. I love Tamiya motorcycle kits. I've been on a bit of a buying spree of Tamiya motorcycle kits. We won't talk about that right now. But drilling out the brakes, the discs, the brake discs, looks really cool. Adds a lot of realism to the build. So let me get this turned around. We'll do a quick demo of this, and then we'll take off and we can all go watch the hockey. All right. So give me just a sec, and yeah, we'll get turned around. Okay, we're back. So we're going to take a little bit of a better look at our steering wheel here. There we go. So those holes are maybe not quite on center, but what I'm going to use here is the smallest of my drill bits. So I'm just going to pop that guy, you know, standard drill chuck for these pin vices, Wowsticks, whatever. So we're going to get that in there, tighten it up. And again, you know, there's our before, and you see the back of it is solid. So I'm going to try watching this through the phone. So it was pretty quick. Oop, sorry about that. Apologies to all of you who just got motion sick. Okay. So there you see it. That was pretty freaking huge, wasn't it? So anyway, there you go. So as you see, you know, like I said, these things aren't quite straight down there, but it does the trick. So I'm going to just pause the camera here. I'm going to drill the rest of these out, and then we'll come back for, you know, our finale, I guess you would say. So we will be back in just a second. Okay, so that was all of about 30 seconds. And there we are. Looks like there's still a couple little bits in there that I just got to push out with the blade. And I need to retouch the chrome there in the center. I'm actually going to paint that center ring. There was a big hunk of chrome flash sticking off. And there's the back. So there you go. Your friend and mine, the Wowstick. Again, it's USB rechargeable. This thing, I can't even remember. It's been probably well over 6 months since I charged it up, and it's going strong. You know, again, they even make a drill press for this. It's like a little tabletop drill press, and obviously, you know, you mount the thing in there straight up and down, and then you can, well, you can use it as a drill press, which is very cool. It's not something that I've really thought about getting. It's one of those things that's like, hey, that's kind of neat. This does have some pretty decent torque behind it. You can you can see down here, you know, it definitely goes into the this. It makes the self-healing mats much less self-healing. I still have little holes here at the front of my mat where I did the brakes for the Tamiya motorcycle. So, you know, I mean, this will go through. I've got, you know, a piece of wood over here. This will easily drill into a piece of wood. I wouldn't use my, you know, tiny little drill bit, and I wouldn't, you know, really horse on the thing. But like I said, plenty of torque on this. So that's it. That's the Wowstick. Got my case here. Got my other, you know, various drill bits. I got my cable, my charging cable over there, and I love the thing. So there you go. That's this week's tools with Tim. Again, I'm not sure the price, so I'll put a link in the description over to Amazon so you can check it out. And if it fits in your budget and you think there's a need there, then I definitely recommend this thing. All right, so y'all have a great night. Again, this is Tim from Box Stock Garage. Appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate all the comments, the likes, the subs, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever makes your world go round, as they say. All right, so y'all have a great night, and hope you get some bench time in there, folks. Take care.